Hi everyone and welcome to another edition of Chef Mooney. Today's little recipe is a Filet Pizzaiola. You can use any steak you like, rump steak, sirloin, T-bone, choice is yours. Basically it's a steak dish and it's finished off with a beautiful rich tomato sauce with capsicum and mushrooms. This is my version of the dish. This is how I like to make this dish. There are several ways. It's not authentic, it's not the real deal. This is my interpretation of the dish. Give it a try, let's get cooking and I'll show you how it's done. Okay, to start off our Filet Pizzaiola, I've got about 1.5 cups of chopped peppers. I've got green, red and yellow. I've got 1/2 cup of mushrooms, 1/2 cup of onion, a little bit of fresh basil there, a couple of pieces of fresh garlic which we're going to toss into our pan to make the sauce. And I'm using some cherry tomatoes. These are Italian cherry tomatoes and that's going to be a great addition for our sauce. We're going to start with our sauce first. Into my pan what I've got is a good lug of olive oil. Just pour that in there, probably about 1 tablespoon up to 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there. Just give it a bit of a swirl around. Just let that heat up nice and gently. Then we're going to add our onion. I'm using red onion and I've got my pan on pretty low, medium low. You just want to sweat these off. You don't want to brown them. I'm going to toss in a couple of cloves of garlic. So we just want to cook these off now. We can pick out the garlic later, or you can just mash it into the sauce once it's cooked. Next we're going to add our mushrooms, 1/2 cup of mushrooms, and just let them sweat off nice and gently. A little bit of salt, cracked black pepper, and now we're going to add our capsicum. Beautiful colours just mixing around there. I'm going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of fresh basil. It's already looking like a nice pizza topping. Now to my sauce I'm adding 1 400-gram tin of Italian cherry tomatoes. Just going to let this cook through. I'm going to add a pinch of sugar to take away the acidity of the tomatoes. Now you want to slowly simmer this sauce for about 10 minutes. Now I've got some fillet steak here. I'm just going to butterfly. What I mean by butterfly is cut down almost to the end. And on the second cut, you're going to cut all the way through. And this is what we call butterflying the steak. Just cut it down and then you fold it out like that. Okay, that's one. Like that, all the way down. And this piece we'll use for something else. A little bit of pepper. And now we're going to check on our sauce. Been simmering away now beautifully. I've got that beautiful garlic in there, all those lovely ingredients. I'm just going to let that thicken up slightly, and we've got our sauce on the back there. That's all ready to go. I've got some water on here for my pasta, and now it's time to get the steaks on. Just a touch of olive oil on the top. Just massage it into the steak. Put a bit on the bottom and like that, and now they're ready to go on the grill. And just cook these for a couple of minutes either side until they're medium rare or medium or well done, however you want to cook them. Okay, so now it's time to turn the steak over. It's been cooking for a couple of minutes on that side, and we're just going to flip it over like that and give it another couple of minutes on the other side. Okay, the steaks have been cooking now for a couple of minutes. They're still a little bit rare, so I'm going to put them onto this baking tray. And I just want to let them rest for a little while because they're going to go into the oven soon. Now all you need to do is add that sauce to your fillet steak or your steak. Just drizzle it over the top there. I've got some beautiful bocconcini, which I'm going to place over the top like that. I'm going to add some good melting cheese, a mozzarella cheese or a good melting cheese over the top. A little bit more fresh basil over there, and just a sprinkling of Parmesan cheese. This is now going into the oven just to melt the cheese. We're going to serve with a little pasta and the dish will be done. Well, thanks for watching Mooney's Kitchen. I hope you give this recipe a try. Until next time, see ya.